Justin Jacobson for Griptight Longboarding Incorporated. What I have here is the newest, greatest invention. It is a longboard grip, and what this does is for when you're sliding in longboarding to decrease your speed, or if you have to stop suddenly, that's how you want to stop it at the end of a big hill. So in the original version of longboarding, you don't have an actual grip on the board. It's just obviously the flat surface of the underneath side of the board. Some companies have created grip actually built into the board where they cut out a piece, but it's inferior to this because, for example, if you're caught out in the rain, your hand might be able to slip off the board and you'll fall off the board yourself and end up causing scraping, possibly broken arms or legs. So this has a patent pending water resistibility on the actual grip, and so it's great for longboarding if you're caught in the rain by any chance, or if you just want to go longboarding in the rain. It's also very indestructible. Several tests have been done, and it is very friction resistant, so you can longboard and not have to worry about the board falling and scraping the grip and then end up breaking. So in a little bit I'm going to show you what the grip is like, actual longboarding. So yeah. Here I'm going to show you how the Coleman slide works. Make sure you always wear your helmet so that you're safe, and optional is knee pads and knee pads and elbow pads so that in case you fall off you don't get hurt as well, but I'm a trained professional so I do not need those. So, alright, this is the Coleman slide and what the Griptight longboard grip is best used for. Pause here. Alright, I'm back. I'm here to talk about logistics, things such as money and how this is made. First thing I'm sure all of you want to know about is how much this costs. Now, the Griptight longboard grip costs $20 to make. Now that might seem a little bit steep for just a little tiny plastic piece that goes on your board, but compared to the competitors, which cost $60, because what they do is they take the entire deck and cut off a single part of the board so that they can use it as a grip on the actual board. So compared to that, $20 compared to $60, I think you'd rather pay $20. Besides the fact this thing's cool, so why would you want to have just a cut out of your board when you can have this awesome grip on the bottom? Besides the fact that it's molded to your hand and not anybody else's, so that way you can get increased comfortability and durability, and it just works better for you. Alright. Alright, this is made out of high-density polyethylene, which is a type of plastic, which is very resistant to scratching, so if you were to fall and the board was to scrape on the ground, you shouldn't have any problems with friction wearing it down to the point where you can't grab onto it anymore. It also is very water resistant because of the special coating it has on it, so like I said, if you were caught in the rain you would have no problems with still riding because the water would just fly right off. It's also very good because the fact that it's molded to your hand, as I said before, and other boards you don't have that, so why would you want to choose something if it's not in like the shape of your hand? Pause it. We also have the fact that this is very weather resistant, very heat, and also very cold resistant, so if this was left out in your back porch, for example, for the winter time, it's not going to start cracking and fall off of your board. And also, if it's left out in the sun or something like that to bake, the adhesive that is used to put on the board, which is liquid nail, will not start to rub off, or it won't start to melt or anything, and the grip will not come off the board. I'm going to have my dad talk about the advantages of this board and summarize why this is a good product for you. Alright, so here we have Jason with here's Jason with the summarization of why this is such a great product.
I believe this is very cost-effective product. It's weather resistant, wear resistant, durable, very comfortable, gives you increased control. These are going to be a big selling item, so you better get out and pick them up today.
Thank you, Jason. I'm going to summarize why this is such a great product at the end, and Alright, I'm back. Thank you, Jason. So this is one of probably the greatest innovations to longboarding since the invention of longboarding, and this is because it finally gives riders a chance to be able to get a good hold of their board and be able to slide just like they want to, which, by the way, Coleman slide is not the only slide you can do with this board. You can pretty much come up with anything you want, so there's that option of all these different types of slides you can do. So I don't see why, after going over everything about how durable and how amazing this grip is, why you wouldn't want to go and pick it up.